Welcome back to the channel, guys, where today I'm actually in the back of a Buick Enclave at a wrecking yard that's close to my house. Now, if you remember, the backup camera that I had on my K10, I was sold a bad one off eBay, and it's the same camera from around the 2010 range on pretty much any GM vehicle that has one. That includes like the SUVs, the Traverse, the Enclave, the Acadia, or like Silverado Sierra or anything like that. And so I stumbled upon this Enclave that's here in the wrecking yard. And the problem is when you're in the wrecking yard, they pull the batteries out. There's no power to them. The lift gate on this one is power. So I have to figure out a way to either pop this hatch because it's electrically activated from the outside. I need to mechanically open it, or I need to somehow pull this panel off with the door still closed. So I'm just trying to figure that out right now. And then hopefully I can get a backup camera for this thing. If not, I might have to keep looking and try to find something that has a hatch that's open. But hopefully we can figure this one out. So I was able to locate rear view camera, 2010, 2011-ish Buick Enclave, what that came out of. So I had to wire that back onto the harness that I had in here. I actually had a couple pins backwards, so I had to switch those around, and it's just plugged in just behind here, up underneath. You can see that's where the wire goes through from the tailgate into the box. And then I have some braided loom on there to protect the wiring a little bit. Then if we come around, jump into the truck, big jump into this thing. Turn the key on, of course. Then you go up to the mirror, there's nothing there, okay? Put her in reverse, we have a backup camera. It's a little bit offset, as you can see by the bumper cutout. A little bit offset, but I think the angle is just right. It would show the ball if I had a trailer hitch in there, and the light, there's no lights over there, so that's why there's a big shadow right here. But yeah, and then I put this thing back in park. It stays up there for a couple seconds, and then it goes away. So I'm really happy with how that turned out. Glad I finally got a working camera, and I can finally check that one off the list. So if any of you know me very well at all, you'll know that I like to keep my stuff clean, and being that winter is coming up in Canada, more specifically in Saskatchewan, it's tough to keep our stuff clean with the weather being up and down, and the melting and the freezing, and the salt that they put on the roads. The salt is horrible. They don't use sand, they use salt. So I was kind of looking for something I could put on the Duramax, being that it's a black vehicle and it's really, really tough to keep clean, even in the summer, so let alone winter. So I've been kind of looking into doing some sort of ceramic coating. So I thought I'd give it a try with a spray ceramic coating company. Now, this is Shine Armor. They have their graphene ceramic spray. I've seen it on Instagram and Facebook. The ads are kind of going around everywhere. I kind of wanted to give it a try. So I have a little bit here. We're gonna give it a try, and we'll see what we think about it. So you can see, I just washed the truck. I dried off a panel here. So we're gonna give this stuff a shot. So my understanding, spray it on there, And it's basically just kind of a wax on, wax off type of thing. You spray it on there, give her a good wipe. Oh wow. And it dries off super nice. Like it's really simple. Brings out the gloss in the paint too. Like this is way shinier now that I put that on too. So now that that coating is on there, we're gonna shoot this with some water and then see how it beads off. Oh yeah, look at that. That is impressive. It is all just falling off the truck. That's impressive. I love this. It really is that simple to keep your stuff clean this winter, guys. Hit up Shine Armor, grab some of this graphene ceramic spray. Super, super good stuff. I'll be doing the whole truck in this stuff, as well as my wheels. Wheels are a really good thing to spray this stuff on. Keep all that stuff off your nice fancy wheels if you are running them in winter. So I will leave a link in the description to Shine Armor's website. Be sure to hit them up. If you're looking for any sort of ceramic spray, this is the stuff to go to. So link down below. Now the last thing that I want to get done in this video, I picked up these door panels very recently. They are from a 2008 Sierra Denali. Now my truck is an SLT, so it's the same style door panel, but it's not quite the same. So I want to do a full interior swap because these trucks, well, GM has had the Denali line since, I don't know, like 01 or 02 or something like that. But they never had it in the HDs up until 2011 or 2012. Can't quite remember. So with this being an 07, the Duramaxes never came as a Denali until later on. So I want to swap this thing into a Denali. Now, yes, it's an SLT and it will pretty much have all the same features as it has now, but like you can see the difference. Like this is all the same material. All of this is, there's nothing fancy over there. And then if you come over to this door panel, you have the chrome ring down there and you have the leather stitching along the armrest and up around there as well. There's not a whole lot of difference, I'll be honest. There isn't a lot, but it's just that little bit. There's a little bit more padded cushion on this armrest. I like that. And then I also picked up these sill plates. So these go right there. Just add that little touch there. Unfortunately, there's only 3 in the truck that I grabbed these from, which is kind of unfortunate, but I'll have to find a 4th one somewhere. I just need another back one. And then I'll need to do the shifter. The shifter has a chrome piece on the end and then it's leather wrapped. So that'll be different. Some of them had a leather wood grain heated steering wheel. That's somewhat uncommon to find. So I might do that, I'm undecided. And then the GMC on the airbag needs to say Denali instead of GMC. Other than that, there's not a whole lot else because some of them had cooled seats, some of them didn't. So nothing changes there. Most of them did have a sunroof, which I don't have. So maybe a long time down the road, I might end up putting a sunroof in it. But as of right now, that's not in the plans. So really just working on getting the driver parts, I guess you would say. And I have the door panels now, door panels and sill plates. So it's one step in the right direction. And then I'll just want to do the badging on the doors, maybe on the tailgate as time goes on. But for now, I want to swap these door panels out, give it that little bit of extra touch. Should make it look just a little bit nicer inside. So that is going to be a wrap for this video. Now with the K10 going into storage in the next couple weeks here, probably be in there for probably 4 or 5 months, being that we're up in Canada in the winter. They're calling for a somewhat harsh winter this year, so it could be a little while till we touch that truck again. So if you have any suggestions for what we should be doing on the channel, any builds, any ideas, drop them down in the comments. Love to hear them, or hit me up on Instagram as well. Love to hear the ideas. But all in all, glad I got that backup camera working. Glad I got those Denali door panels in my Duramax. What a huge difference that made. It seems like such a small little thing, but in my eyes, it really makes the interior just that much nicer. And as well, if you're looking for any sort of ceramic coating, be sure to hit up Shine Armor. Link down in the description, like I said. So with that being said, guys, be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for the winter content. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next one.